Good evening and welcome to the Lapidary channel. Tonight I want to talk to you about a really basic concept that most of us ignore that are into lapidary, or even rocks, just in general. And that is organizing your rough. When you organize your rough, you know exactly what you got, you know where it is. And, well, as you know, I'm sure you're aware, most rock hounds, we kind of have rough, scattered in different places, and you know what I'm saying, and not very organized. Some of us do, and that's wonderful. But what I've done is I actually picked up this metal cabinet. I actually picked up 4 of these. One of them I plan to sell. If anybody's interested, let me know. You can email me at thelapidarychannel@gmail.com, and I can send you some pictures over. But typically these cabinets go for about $1,750. I found a heck of a deal on them. But you can pretty much use anything. You can use, if you find an old toolbox that has, a bunch of small drawers or a machinist box, or if you don't have room for something like this, you can always simply use a bunch of different totes and bins and things like that and put labels on them. Now, what I've done is I went and I actually designed my own labels, for my rough. And simply all I've done is I went to avery.com. And there's a bunch of templates that you can choose from, so you can actually choose what size label you want, and and the font that you want, and so on and so forth. And I just use the basic, little template with a little scroll design that just, simply fits right in here. No big deal. And then I know exactly what I have in there. Like, for instance, Tiffany stone. I have my Tiffany stone right inside. Now, I went to Harbor Freight. You can get them at Uline, and there's different companies. MSC has them all over the internet, even Amazon.com. And you can buy simple little bins that fit inside these or fit in other little storage things, and it really helps keep it organized. Some of them I have not. I have a long way to go. As you can see, I've only got the first, 2.5 rows or so here actually organized. But you can also split the bins up. Well, that one I actually don't have a split bin in. But what you can do is you can, for instance, here is Australian opal. Say you had Mexican opal. You can put a little divider in there, and then you can have, your other opal on the side. So it helps you keep really organized. So you know how much rough you have and what type of rough you have on hand at any given time. So like I had said that, to basically to know what exactly you have going on here as far as, where your rough is, what type of rough you got, and how much of you got. And it doesn't sound too important, but more often than not, for instance, there's regular materials that I cut all the time. And if you have them in 10 different places, you're not going to know what you have. And then maybe you're going out and buying more of it, or you want to cut some cabs that say Tiffany stone, and you have Tiffany stone in another place. But you know what I'm saying? It just really helps you keep organized. And organization really is the key to success. And it's not particularly anything that's going to, help you become a better cutter, but you're going to be staying a lot more organized and really have everything in one spot. Or if you have multiples of these cabinets like I do, you may be able to put slabs in one, rough in another. Some of these, like, for instance, down here, they're, different cutting materials and such. Like there's Big's Picture Jasper in there and Purple Sage. And they're not materials that I cut a lot, but they're materials that I like, but I just don't have enough of them to justify to put a whole drawer. So this is like a, even a mixed bin of them. And like I was saying about the Rubbermaid totes that you can also do if you don't have the money for one of these cabinets or the space. You can get a simple Rubbermaid shelf, one of those shelves. They hold about 500-600 pounds, and actually get the little 99-cent totes that you can get at Home Depot. Actually, I just bought a bunch of them this evening. And you can simply put your rough in there. You can see what rough is in there, and then just go into avery.com and print yourself out some labels and cut them and glue or tape them right onto the front. And then it just helps you really stay a lot more organized in what you're doing. Well, I thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And thank you for visiting Lapidary channel. Please click like and subscribe down below.